Okay, if, elif, and else. Okay, so these three we are going to use here. And the if is, the condition will be satisfied, the block of code will be printed. So else if, it is using as a nested if. So else if it is not, in that the cases we are using the else, right? So using these conditions we are going to execute the program here. And the dynamically data, which tool we are going to use? So ideally tool. So we are going to use the Visual Studio Code also, but here we are going to use now, that is the ideally tool. Okay, so here the dynamically data will be printed, so editing option is there in this ideally tool. Okay, are you getting my point, everyone? So open file, new file. Here we need to run the code. So which one we are going to executing the program? This is the else if. Okay, so here I'm going to take this one and comment this. Here the comment is not happening, just wait a second. So hashtag you can use. Okay, chalo theek hai, I'm going to remove this. So here how to execute the using negative and positive. Okay, num. What is num here? Here I am taking the input user. Okay, so num is a variable. I am going to assigning the float. So what is the float? The decimal values we are going to enter. So input value I am giving here, and here the placeholder type. Here enter a number. Okay, enter a number. Okay, so after that I'm writing the condition if. I'm assigning the value here. Check if it is the number positive, negative, or 0. Okay, so here num, I'm taking the condition here. So follow the indentation while using the Python. Okay, Python is the indentation. Okay, so number, so printing statement, the number is positive. Okay, the number is positive here. Okay, next here follow the indentation. So elif. So elif means what, guys? So nested if, like it is follow. So I'm assigning the number here, which number I have assigned here. Okay, so following the condition, so follow the indentation where the print is ended. So here we need to start the print as well. So the number is positive, negative. Okay, negative, positive, else 0 we are giving. Okay, negative, so I'm going to use else print the number. Okay, if it is 0. Okay, I want to save this file. So here in the desktop I'm going to creating another file here, new Python external programs. Okay, so here in this I will save negative, positive, and 0. Okay, yes. So I want to run this. You can go and run module. So here indentation. So what happened? It is expecting. So we need to do colon. So yes. this colon, run this module again. So save and run. So here I am going 8 and it is a positive. Okay, if it is giving the negative, so it is presenting the negative number. It is zeros and it is giving the 0 as well. Are you getting my point? So I'm going to share this one in the code share. Access this everyone. I'm going to send you that zip file also, but access this one. Codeshare.io Jayashree Python. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, so here this is a Python. Just a second. This is a Python. Okay, example. This is the example. Okay, access this link everyone and see if it is have any doubts. This is expiring in 24 hours. Okay, so please go through that and access everyone. Musku Sai, please join with your roll number, and Lakshmi Roop also join with your roll number, guys. Don't play games here. Next one. Write a Python program to print the multiplication table of a number using for loop. And how many statements we have? We have the 2 statements, right? How many statements we have? We have the 2 statements, right? So that is statement and loops, right? So here we have the statements, we have the condition statements, condition statements and conditional loops. Okay, and conditional loops. Okay, here the conditional statements, we have several things. So that is if else and else else. Okay, elif like. So and switch also added here. So what is the else if? What is else? So if the condition is true, that block of code will be printed. If not, the code will not be executed. Else if it is condition, if it is wrong, so it is goes to the else statement. So yes or no, it will be printed here. So else if it is taking as a same like a case matching, it is going to the nested like. So this is the case matchings, which is the case matching is happened, right? So here after that, what we have next? We have the loops. So how many types of loops we what are the loops here? We have the while and do while and do while, next for. So here while is the same as like if only the condition will be true, it will be printed. But here in the Python we don't have the do while, so we are not using the do while. So for we are going to use for it is the processing for the iterations. So iteration process we are going to use in the multiplications method. So I'm going to execute using the multiplication method here in the ideally tool only. Okay, so I'm going to take as a new file now. So take a new file here, new file again, close this one. So here again I'm considering variable as a num, so int. So in this input I'm assigning input, so again I'm taking enter a number. So this is a placeholder type. Okay, so placeholder means what, guys? So that is the hint of the text, already I told you in the morning session. Okay, so here I am going to printing the multiplication table now. So I am assigning dynamically, so I am going to assigning the multiple type. So that is the print f. What is f string? What is f string? So that will be the formatted string type. So here I am assigning one multiplication multiplication table of, in dynamically I'm passing number. Okay, in dynamically I'm passing number. So iteration here happening, so I in range I'm taking. Okay, iterations is happening here. So for which numbers? 1 up to 11 I'm taking. Okay, so print f number into, okay, number into I'm taking. So what I'm doing, using I only I have taken over there. Okay, so the logic I'm writing num wait a second, num here into I. Okay, so here number means what, guys? It is taking it is the number int input type. Here what happened, so here I am taking the number from the user and it is converts into an integer. Okay, this line will be. So here the loop iteration is happening. So for I in range, the loop iteration is happening up to 10. Okay, up to 10 is happening. Here it will be the multiplication will be happen formatted way using f string. So f string means what? The formatted string, how the input we want, it will be take. Okay, so we will run this. So we want to save this file. Already we have created one in the desktop. So Python external programs. So here we can take the multiplication. Okay, multiplication program. So it is saving in the extension that will be .py. Okay, so I'm going to run this module. So enter the number 12. So it is taking the multiplication numbers. So like this we need to run. So I'm going to run this again. So it is not happening, only the one dynamic data will be printed at once only. Okay, so I will take this one and I'm going to share in a code share. So now don't copy, guys. Now don't copy this one. Whoever accessing, please click on once here. Don't access this one. Who are accessing, please click once here. Click on tab 1. Who are copying? Yes, okay. Please don't copy while I'm running here, okay? So loop yes, exactly. So next one. So next one, write a Python program to find the sum of the first, mute yourself who are talking, natural number. Okay, natural numbers using loops or using while loop we will do. Okay, using a while loop. Okay, using a while loop. Okay, so tell me one thing, which logic we need to take here? Which logic? Can anyone? Can anyone? Can anyone? Which logic we need to use here? Okay, we need to take a new file here. Okay, so here I am taking again n, I am assigning. So here I am taking the input from the user. Okay, the natural numbers I am going to printing using while loop. So that is the logic what I am doing here. So int, I am assigning the integer values here. So input, so this is the dynamically, it will be printed dynamically, means we need to enter the things here. Okay, enter a number. Okay, enter a number. So how it will be taken, that only printed over there. Okay, after that two columns, right? Oh yes. So after that I am assigning in the variable sum is 0. Okay, so in iteration I equal to 1. Okay, so here I am calculating the using while loop. I am going to calculating the values here using while. So I greater than equal to n. Okay, so here sum is equal to, I am taking sum is equal to sum plus I. Okay, I am adding here, so plus I. Okay, I equal to I plus 1. Print, I am taking F formatted string here, so the number, the sum of the first natural numbers. Okay, we will see what happened here. So dynamically I am calling here, formatting. Okay, so here what happened here, this is the input user integer we are calling in this first line. So what we are doing here, we are initializing the variables. Okay, we are initializing the variables here. So here we are starting from counting 1 onwards, we are starting here. So here what we are doing the running the loop, it becomes I as well greater than n. So we are assigning like this. So here what happened, it is the adding the current number to sum, this line will be. Okay, so after that increasing the iterations will be happen here, increasing by the 1 for the next iteration. Okay, so this is the printing statement using F formatted string. So how we need to the output will be. Okay, so we will execute this one. This is natural. So in the desktop Python programming we are saving here. Okay, so we will run this module. So indentation, where the indentation, so here, oh god. Okay, so again save and run. Terminated 1. Okay, save. Okay, we didn't open this one. Okay, so open and close will not done. Okay, save and run. Again indentation. All good, right? Here also, here also. Now it is okay. Save. Yeah, so now 1. So 1 is a natural number, so all the natural numbers will be printed like this. So copy. Who's this? Who is Steve? Who is Steve? Ma evaradi? A pair evaradi? Unmute yourself and talk. Unmute yourself and talk. Who's that one? Turn on your video guy first. A pair enti join avvade endi asalu. join with your roll number. I'm removing from the session now. Okay. Next, write a Python function that takes two number as input and return and product. Okay. So here how it will be used, can tell anyone? So can you tell me the logic how it will be used? First we need to define a
function with a statement.
Yes, first we need to define a function. After that we need to take the calculations, and after that we need to take the return statement. After that we need to take the function call. So we need to follow the 5 steps for using this product one. So function first we need to define a function as well. We need to pass the parameters in that. After that we need to calculate and return statements and the function call. We need to do these 5 steps as well in the code level. So we will do the thing here. Go to our new file, and here we can take the new file. So first we need to define a function. So what is def? This is the user defined function. So function name we need to take the calculated thing. Okay, calculated sum and product. Okay, sum and product. I am going to passing the parameters here a comma b. Okay, and after that some results equal to, I'm passing a plus b. Okay, and product also I'm passing. Product result equal to a into b. Okay, so next return statement, return some result comma product result I'm going to passing. So now I need to take here user input. For how many user inputs we need here? We need the 2 user inputs. Okay, so number 1 I am taking and using float. Here input, enter first number. Okay, first number. Next number 2 float input, enter second number. Okay, So after that I am going to calling the function here. Okay, so I'm calling the function here. So what is sum value and product value? So sum value I'm calling here and the product value also calling. Okay, sum value and product value, the same variable name we need to assign here first. Okay, next which one I'm going to calculate? We need to calculate the thing. Okay, so calculate sum and product here. Which one? num1 and num2. Okay, num1 comma num2. Okay, after that we are displaying the results here. So print f the num of num1 here and num2, the formatting I am using here. Okay, which format we need, so that format I am taking in the printing statement, so that's why we are using the f formatted string. Okay, are you getting my point, everyone? This is very important in real-time example also. F formatted string in daily basis I am using in my projects. So we are using the dictionary here, so dynamic data is passing now. Okay, this is the dictionary and set what we are using. Okay, okay, so I'm going to save this one here. Which name we need to give here? Sum and product. Okay, sum and product. Going to save this one and I will run this. So in the float it is the product and sum is happen. So the 12 sum is and the product and the thing, so the product and sum is happen, right? Are you getting my point, everyone? No one is there, but it is showing here the multiple persons is there in my call. Okay, this is filter is there.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Yes, man. Salman, join with your roll number. I'm removing in call. And Sampath, Sindhu, what happened to you? Muskusai, join with your roll number, guys. So the fourth one, the sum and product we have taken. So next question. Write a Python program using variable length argument okay, or to calculate the average of all numbers passed to the function. Okay, so using this one we will add something here, and here how many logic we need to use, guys? Here how many logics we need to use? Can anyone guess how many logics we need to use here? How many logics we need to use here? So we need to use the two logics. First we need to define a function and the variable length of arguments, and after that we need to handle and we need to pass the numbers here. Okay, we need to handle and we need to pass the numbers here, and after that we need to display the thing. So here I'm going to take a new file, so here I am defining the function using length of the variable. Okay, so def, so what is def? Def is the user defined function. So function name I am taking here calculate. After that I am taking average, and here args I am passing. Okay, in the parameters please I am passing args. Okay, args I am passing here, and after the thing here I am taking if condition. If the condition will be satisfied, the block of code is printed. So here I am taking a method, here I am passing args. Okay, so equal to comparison I am doing here, comparison I am doing. So after that return and 0. Okay, here what I am doing, here I am handling the case with no numbers I am passing here. Okay, so here total, how many, the total sum or sum passing. Okay, average, total, length, args. Okay, so return average. Okay, So print average, so of 10 comma 20, just I'm assigning the values with the different numbers here, okay, and 30. So here calculate average 10, 20 and 30, okay. So here the print average of 5 comma 15 comma 25 comma 35 we will, okay, 35 calculate average 15 comma 5 comma 15 comma 25 comma 35. Average of directly I'm passing the values here, so we will see, okay. So here arguments, what here it is passing any number of arguments as a function, okay. So so here what happened, after that I'm passing here the length it is passing the how many numbers we are going to pass here, so we are not passing any. After that, what is this length and the total length and argument, so it is calculating the averages one, okay. I'm going to take this one, so this is as a args, okay. So in external programs I will save this one, run this module. So trace back error we got, something mistaken we have done here.
Spelling of average, ma'am. Calculate average.
Average
While calling.
call classroom.
Ma'am, print average of 5, 10, 25, 35. That calculate.
Average is spelling wrong, ma'am.
Sorry,
Average spelling is
Average
different,
spelling
ma'am.
is wrong, ma'am. From last నుంచి second one, ma'am, second line. Calculate underscore average.
okay, this calculate underscore,
మ్యామ్ పైన కాదు మ్యామ్, ఇక్కడ 5 కామా 15 కామా 25 కామా 35 అక్కడ మ్యామ్.
okay, then also we got I'll do one thing, Yeah, it is correct now. Okay, what we are going to assigning here, that name should be correct, so that is only mistake here. Okay, so this is the arguments what we have passed over there, and this is the total one and the average by what we have taken the numbers. Okay, so here only we have taken, right? So this is the fifth one. So what is lambda function? So what is lambda function?
Ma'am, lambda function is anonymous function which doesn't have a name.
Yeah, exactly. So how many types of functions we have? So can name any 2 or 3? One 36 is there. Great, 56 members is joined in one session. Great. Okay. So this is the class one. And so we will execute now square root of a given number. Okay, using lambda function. So what is the lambda function? Without name, without function. So that is called it as the lambda. So here take this one and take a new file again. New file. So here you can use square equal to lambda, okay, x, here x into, okay, 2, x into 2, okay. So next one, num float here input, enter a number, okay. So next result, square number we are calling. So print f the square of number is result. Okay, so we will see this one. First we need to save lambda, okay. Lambda or anonymous function is same, okay. So we will run this, run module. So lambda, it is the square root of 1. Okay, so this is the lambda function. Guys, this is very important in real-time example also. Okay, please concentrate, not for only the external exam, for future also you can concentrate these things. Okay, we're copying here. Okay, please don't touch this one. Okay, this will be overlap. I'm touching, you guys are touching, don't touch here. Next what we have, next, write a program to create, yes, this is important. Write a program, write a Python program, write a Python program to create a user defined module containing arithmetic function. Okay, arithmetic function like add and subtract. Okay, and import another file. Okay, import it into another file, but it will not happen in our ideally tool, this one. Okay, open your Visual Studio Code. Already it is there. Okay, already the Visual Studio Code is there. Here we will create can tell me anyone the file operations, how it will be happen? What is file operations? What are file operations?
Ma'am, using file operations, we can write into any file and read the content or do append operations also.
Yes, exactly. So I'm creating here one file, arithmetic. Okay, arithmetic.py. Okay, so here I am going to write a one logic here. First, what I'm doing, I'm declaring the function and function name, so I'm passing the parameters. Okay, so after that I'm taking, so here I'm adding the function to add two numbers. Okay, so that is return a plus b. Okay, so after that what, subtract, right? So here also subtract I'm using. Okay, so here also I'm taking same thing, a comma b. Okay, so here return a minus b. Okay, so next what I need to do here, I need to do the, I'm creating another file. that is main.py. okay, main.py. This is the another file I'm going to creating. So I will close this all the things database. Okay, so here I need to import, that is a third party library import, from where I'm taking. This is arithmetic, already the predefined function is there. So in that arithmetic I have taken the logic also, that logic will be implement in this file. Okay, so after that I'm taking here a number 1, so equal to float, here I'm using input, here the enter first number. Okay, enter first number. Next, number 2, float, input, here enter second number. Okay, next I need to take the functions from the module. Okay, so here I'm taking now some result. Okay, some result. So here arithmetic add already here. Okay, what it is there. So arithmetic add, so here add, I have taken this add, I want to take, so add here. So which one we have declared? num1 and num2. Okay, num1 and num2 we need to take. Next we need to differentiate this one. Okay, differentiate result. Okay, differentiate result, arithmetic dot subtract. Okay, so here also we can take num1 num2. Okay, num1 and num2. Here I want to do the print f the sum of num1 here. So formatting I'm using. Okay, and num2. Okay, here also I'm using formatting num2. If result. Okay, so here this is the differentiate. Okay, here this one is differentiate. Difference between num1 num2. Here the differentiate result. Okay, so run this one. So the edit option, we can't edit here. Okay, we will do the thing here, copy this one and copy this one also. take a new file. So this is save this file first. So here arithmetic, okay. So next again you can take a new file, and here what we need to import here, okay. So from that file to this file we are accessing. So here also we can run this, we can save this file first. Save this one. So now run this. So traceback error is happening. Something I did a mistake here. Specialization arithmetic for the circular import statement. Yeah, it is add. This add only we have taken, right? This add only, and this subtract only.
Ma'am, file names maybe.
I think file name is mismatch. So that is also arithmetic on. Okay, so we need to take here AIR, I think. Okay, so this one only we are importing, right? No, it is not defined now.
File name in calling methods, ma'am. ARI.add, ARI.sub.
Okay. ARI. Okay. Yes, exactly. Very good. So this is what we are going to differentiating from one module to another module we are getting here. Okay. So this is clear, right, everyone? This is clear, right? This is clear, right?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Respond, guys. If it is not, I'll explain again, so we have time. So next, what is
Why this is not executing in VS Code, ma'am?
so in VS Code we don't have edit option, right? Already before only I told you in class also. So that's why it is not executing. It is executing, it is getting, but here the edit option is not there. So see here, we can't edit, only read only. So it is executing. So we are not writing any backend code. So here the main.py will not accept it without settings.py.
So in ideally also we can make two files, main and arithmetic, and import.
Yeah, Prajwala.
Okay, ma'am.
So here next. So I'll close with two programs. So next program is write a.
Ma'am, add the 7th program in code share, ma'am.
Okay. This is file 1. You can change the file later. Okay. So file 1.
Okay, ma'am.
Oh my god, I have closed that one, right? I'll share you this as a zip file again. Not an issue, guys. This is file 2. Okay. Next. Next, write a Python program. Okay. To demonstrate the difference between, already we have discussed this in class, local and global. Okay. Namespace using variables and inside and outside a function. Okay. Outside a function. So here we need to follow the two steps. So using the naming conventions. Okay, so what is the namespace and what is the user defined function? Can tell anyone? What is namespace? What is namespace? Guys, what is namespace? Can tell anyone?
Ma'am, it's like how to access the variable, ma'am, locally or globally.
So what is global and what is local? So here this is a local and global. So what happened here? So this one is wait a second. This one is the global variable we are assigning here. So outside we are executing here, right? So this is the local one. So this is the local one. Inside of the function we are calling, right? So this is the local variable and this is the global variable. So here inside of the function, after that we are doing and we are calling the function here, right? So this is call it as global and local functions. Okay, so I'm going to running this one. First I want to save this one. Local and global. So here I'm going to run this run this module. So here inside of the function the y is 5 and here what happened, I will remove this one. Okay, so this is the y is equal to 5, this is the in the locally. So inside of the function is there, so this is the outside of the function. So again we are calling the function. So 3 steps we are going to following here. So locally, globally and calling function. So this is call it as name convention inside of the function and outside of the function. Okay, so this also I'm going to send this in a code share. Okay, so next one. So how many data types we have? How many data types we have, guys?
Primitive and non-primitive.
Okay. What is primitive? What is non-primitive?
Primitive means already built in, ma'am. They're already there, defined, and non-primitive means like arrays that the user will define.
Prajwala only telling. ఎవరో కాపీ చేస్తున్నారు. ఆగచ్చిగా జస్ట్ వెయిట్ నా గైస్. I'll send this. Who are copying? See here, it is stucking. For you only late, not for me. Wait now. So see here, this is the data type what I'm going to add. Okay, so here I'm copy this one. I don't have that much of patience to type now, so more we have the programs. Okay, so what is this program means? So write a Python program, to import a built-in module. Okay, to import built-in module and use some of its functions. Okay, some of its functions. So here I'm going to use this one. So here I have done something. Okay, so import statements I have used. So we will execute first this one. Take a new file again. Here I'm going to execute. So what happened here, I have taken one import statement here. So this is the third party's one. So in this import, for why I am taking, I need to use the date and time as mathematical functions. So that's why I have taken this math and date and time here. Okay, so after that using this module, so which module I am using? Math module I am using here. Okay, math module I am using for executing this one. Which one I am executing? So what the square root and all the things what we have, for that executing I am taking here. Okay, so I will run this first. So already it is created in Python. Just a second, I'll show you one thing. Here already it is created PyCatchy. So why? So import statement we have taken in somewhere else, right? So here in arithmetic operations, so that's why. So date it. Okay, so I'm want to run this, run module. Wait a second, I'll close this one. Yeah, I'm going to run this. So see here, square root and the values, raised, factorial, shelling and all the things. So here date and time and month also. So see here, we are going to take the date, the format, it will be present the current date. Okay, so this is the logic what I follow. So in the date and time also it will taking the only the current month. So three formats I have, we have, that is current date, future date and past date. But defaultly it will be, without writing the condition here, defaultly it will be take the present one. Okay, so I will add here. Guys, please don't touch this code share until I'll give. Okay, please don't touch this one. Built-in module, some functions. Okay, please don't touch this one. Okay. Already I told you. Okay, so this is the questions what we need to learn, and we have last few questions, guys. I'll share that questions. This is very important. From this 9 questions only I'll give, and a few questions also I'll share. Just a second. Already I show you the file, how to handle the file, right? The regular expression also I'll show you, right, in the class.